But I should actually have some better light in here, especially at this time.
It's just a small garage, honestly.
Huh?
It's just a small garage, yo.
It is. Well, you probably won't have an issue too. I have to offset myself on the platform.
Nah, well, I'm not that tall, bro.
I know. I fit the plates into the rafters, so I actually have to, like, if I do like overhead work, I have to shift over to the right. I moved into this house after my hip surgeries. I think. No, it was before. But I think it was after my hips were starting to get messed up, so I wasn't lifting here as much. So that's why I didn't really care.
It's a nice little setup, though.
Yeah, it's a good little home gym. It's kind of in the middle of the transition from like a weightlifting gym into more of just like, not necessarily a bodybuilding gym, but kind of more overall. Because nowadays what I'll typically do is I'll go down to the gym and do like my athletic work, doing like plyometrics and stuff out on the turf. Yeah, I like having more space. That way I can like run on the turf and be barefoot, whatever I need to do. It doesn't feel good to run out on the street. So I usually stay here. I let the kids run around, play on their bikes. And then I have this thing, which is really nice. So I have a 1-to-1 ratio. It's a lat pull down attachment. I can do low rows. I got cable work and all kind of stuff. It's plate loaded, but it's slow, but it's no big deal. And I have a decent set of dumbbells. I'm eventually gonna upgrade and get like a nice set of like adjustable dumbbells.
Adjustable?
But, yeah.
I don't like those. I don't like those, like these, right?
Yeah.
Welcome back to day 5 of the weightlifting journey. Today we're in Clayton's gym, like home gym.
Yep, that's crib.
Because at the Cribbo, it's an extra day of weekend work. You know, we actually got change plates and some kilograms, so we'll definitely be able to get some kilogram weights out today. But I'm really sore from day 5, day 4. So rolling out, and then we're gonna get a little warm up in, and then get to it. What am I doing today?
The plan for today is to do an EMOM. So it's EMOM.
EMOM.
Every minute on the minute. So basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on some snatches. Again, we're trying to save the shoulder from the tattoo for now.
Day 6 and 7 should be clean and jerk days.
Yeah, once we get back into that, you're gonna be doing a lot of jerk work. We're gonna get a lot more into front squats and back squats and everything. But the plan for today is not gonna be anything super crazy. We're basically gonna be doing EMOM, like I said, which is every minute on the minute snatch. So essentially, every time the clock hits 0, we're gonna do a snatch. We're gonna go a little bit heavier for the next one and do it. The benefit of these is that it's not quite enough rest. So you're gonna be slightly fatigued, so you're not gonna go crazy heavy, although sometimes I fit PRs doing this kind of thing too. But it allows you to kind of get a nice little rhythm and a good feel for it under fatigue, which is a good way to actually work on technique, is to add a little bit of fatigue into the system, because sometimes you find something that moves a little bit more efficiently for you. Other than that, we're just gonna hit some accessories, see how well he moves, and we might do some RDLs, that kind of stuff, maybe some single leg squats to get some quad work, but that's kind of the plan for today.
I'm ready for it, everything. So closing out week 1 of training, honestly, it's pretty fun, like doing all this. You know, it's very unique, as in the movements and lifting this certain type of weight, and the certain movements are just, it's very specialized. And my thoughts on the whole thing is like, I don't feel like I want to stop this anytime soon. I just want to keep going and going and going, honestly, just to see where I could get to, you know?
Yeah. It's a fun mix too, because Olympic lifting is as much about strength and power as it is technique. So mixing those two together is really cool, because you'll find like your strength builds in a certain spot, and it almost kind of throws off your technique. So you're constantly having to balance and kind of figure that out. Like, hey, my leg strength's good. I got to work on my back strength a little bit. Back strength's good. I need to work on my leg strength. How's the bar path coming along? How's my technique and everything like that? Working on the mobility and everything. Mm-hmm. And as you constantly go along, there's constantly something to work towards. Like, nothing's ever gonna hit that perfect balance point and just go up straight. It's gonna be like almost like a golf game, where you kind of goes in ebbs and flows. Your snatch is gonna be doing great. Clean and jerk's gonna suffer, and just kind of work way back and forth.
Watching the actual Olympic guys, you know, on like YouTube or TV or whatever the case may be, the announcers talk about how like this athlete is really strong in this type of lift, snatch, or really weak in this type of lift. They always have like one or the other. Sometimes it's not rare, but like I never heard announcers say like they're good at both.
And there's a few, but you can definitely dominate more in one. And that comes also down to just your build, right? Mm-hmm. So snatch is obviously a little bit lighter, but it's a quicker movement. you need to be able to move that bar faster because it has to travel further, and then you have to get underneath it at a further distance because the catch is overhead instead of being at there
So does
at
it
your
help
shoulder.
being short in this?
Typically, yes. If you look at a lot of the really high-level lifters, a lot of them have the shorter limb lengths, but that's not true for all of them. There's that guy from Georgia who is the world record holder for the heavyweight.
Heavyweights, yeah.
He's bigger than me, but he also has like longer arms than I do, or like near my arm length ratio. He's way bigger, way stronger than me, but like you would think everyone would have short arms, and you see some heavyweights like that, but that dude's... He's a freak. You should see some of his training videos too. He does some crazy stuff just casually. I want to say he did a muscle snatch, which I don't think you've done, but it's a snatch where you basically stand and flip it over with near 300 pounds.
Never done that. So I just did that warm up. Do I do anything else? Should I
yeah, go through like our warm up C. Just do a little stretching. It's kind of like I always tell people, like the main part of the warm up is to just kind of knock off some of the rust. Yeah. We're just trying to get the body moving around, get a little bit of blood flow. It's more important to warm up with the bar and start doing those specific reps, especially for a snatch, because that bar is going to put you in the position you need to stretch out. I just like to do a little bit extra to get moving around and kind of make sure everything's feeling good. Do some variation of the movements.
You guys are killing it on the sub count. We're almost at 100 subscribers. Almost
awesome.
there already before the meet. If we could smash that like button and smash that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it, all right?
Share with your friends too.
Share it out. Like I said, let me know what I can do better, all that. Maybe we have to go up on that sub count that I said. I said 100 before the meet, and we're almost at 100.
Yeah.
We're at 60, at the time of filming, 61.
Let's just see how it goes, man.
Pretty impressive. I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh yeah.
Starting to post on my Instagram, so go ahead and go. Same thing as my YouTube, so go ahead and go follow that. That was so dead.
After those lunges yesterday?
Oh my gosh, man.
Those will get you every single time. There's no way of escaping those.
That's literally because I couldn't squat. Is that why?
Yeah, and honestly, like I said, it's good to work on some of the stuff outside the movements too. A majority of your work is going to be shifting towards snatch, clean and jerk, and squats, but you want to maintain balance with other movements. We're going to do a lot of pulling work for your upper back. We're still going to do some core work. We're still going to work in some jumps and all that good stuff, just to keep your athleticism up, and just make sure you don't get overuse injuries too, because you can shift too much into just doing the one thing. You want to keep some variations in there to hit your body at different angles, so stay healthy.
This is the stretch that I do, and it really helps it.
Oh yeah, it's gonna help your front rack a lot.
Really helps it.
That, and also working on internal rotation too, especially like outside of here, doing like some sleeper work. We might throw some of that in today too, doing some like sleeper eccentrics where you kind of go on the wall. We'll have like a dumbbell and like lower down to a nice little stretch, because you can work on creating a little bit more space in that shoulder joint.
I'll definitely feel it on that one for sure.
And we're gonna do some more upper back work and everything too. Still throw it all in the mix.
This probably not gonna fit me.
Yeah, I'm a little bit of a bigger boy than you are. Yeah, I can get fit. Can you even flex into that?
No.
Yeah.
This is too big. It's okay. I haven't really been needing one because I haven't been going super heavy. So.
Well, I would never, like, and almost nobody ever snatches with that, but a lot of people do belts for clean and jerk. It's just a lot of pressure.
I do feel that, because on my clean and jerk, my back be getting there.
It's hard to catch the bar. And it's just, you have to create so much pressure. When you get max clean-ins, they're brutal. Yeah. Deadlift will get you too. I always feel like cleans were worse for me. But I never like truly trained deadlifts crazy heavy. But cleans were worse because you catch in the bottom and you're just taking a hit in the bottom, and then you have to stand up out of that. You want me to pull the safeties and that kind of stuff too?
I was kind of scared that I might. That's why I was kind of too forward. But then I kind of scoot back.
You can kind of stay towards the front a little bit. You can pull these out. Just pull it out, set it behind you.
But then, like, oh yeah.
These are the only thing I'd be worried about. The rest of the rack's fine. It's on the ground somewhere back there.
I gotta remember, a 10 is a 20.
25. Just think of it as 25, 35, 45, 55.
That's right.
And like, we have the chains plates too.
What collars are we using?
You got choices.
Okay, so what am I doing? How am I starting this?
So just do like, give me like a minute of just snatches with the bar. Do some snatches, do some overhead squats, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, you should have plenty of clearance with that roof.
Yeah.
All right, time to go. I'll set up a timer for you.
I'll just start with a 10.
Yeah, throw a 10 on. So think of these as 10s. These will be basically 5s. These are gonna be 2.5s, and then these will be 1.1s. Just keep the math nice and simple.
Did I miss the timer or something?
It's right there. The first one just went off. We'll just hit the next one to start it off.
So wait, again, what am I? At 0?
Yeah.
I hit 1.
That thing dings, you go to your lift, yeah. You're trying to keep that pace the whole time. The first couple sets, you can hit some doubles if you want to, but I wouldn't go any more than that, and just kind of make small jumps.
Okay. What is it called? Mom? Your mom?
EMOM.
Your mom
Every
reps?
minute on the minute.
Your mom reps?
That's a ding.
You got chalk?
In the bucket right behind you.
Am I supposed to get low or can I? I made a double, but
Try to snatch it.
try to like, okay.
Catch it and then write it down as you balance. There you go.
I made a single.
That's good. Well, I throw the reds on, and then we'll jump up to a 20. Drop these. What?
I hit it on my way down.
Huh? Hit your hip?
Yeah.
Drop these. These are made to be dropped. That's good.
Oh.
Is that one weird?
Yeah.
Again, don't be afraid to let it go backwards.
No, I didn't catch it backwards. It was forward.
Okay.
Can I redo that one?
Yeah, stay there.
But go next minute.
Next. That was it.
That was clean.
That was a good lift right there. Good miss.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do it.
Ah, strip it down to 20. I actually really like that one. Do you feel what I'm talking about? Where going down helped you balance it?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't write it down.
That's all right. Good lift. That's 15 minutes. That was good. That looked the best out of any lifts you've ever done, Olympic lifting wise. Especially you had a couple of them that you really like pop, and like you got down underneath that bar quickly. That looked really good. So let's go 4 sets of 3 here. 4 decent like working sets. Tired. Hang. Don't let go, and you have 3 of them. That's good. Now, I know it's light because you took weight off for some weird reason, but I don't want you going that high. Okay? Don't overthink it, right? It's gonna be here, pop. Okay? A good clean's about belly button height. That's it. You're still pulling that up to right here.
On the first 2, it felt like...
Right here.
On the first 2, it felt like right there.
No.
It felt like right there, but I was going too low.
No, that was literally like mid-chest. Better. I got a little bit higher each time. Good. Good lift.
Now it's just getting heavy.
So what we're looking at, whenever that bar makes contact, that one you did a good job. See where your heels are on the ground? Mm-hmm. You want to be close to flat-footed. It doesn't necessarily have to be. That's gonna change from individual to individual. But watch these last later too. I think you got a little bit later. But this was a better set overall.
Look at that bar coming forward though, on the pop.
This one I think you came into more.
In where?
Your body went to the bar more than the bar came to you.
Oh.
See how much forward shift you have to that? I want to see that sweep back a little bit more. It's still not terrible, but that one shifts off you so much more too.
Mm-hmm. How far? How much is coming away from my body?
Yeah, and part of that's because you're doing a pull too. Quit playing. It's whippy.
That last one felt good.
It's getting better.
The pop felt good on the last one.
All right, so Dave's getting a couple warm-up sets in. We're gonna do some cable rows just because, especially we have this setup here. Get some upper back strength in, which is really, really important for weightlifting. Being able to maintain that position in your shoulder blades through the clean and the snatch. And especially for him working on his upper back health and shoulder health, we need to work on that. After these, we're gonna work in some single leg wall sits just going on the door. We're gonna shoot for like 30 to 45 seconds. Isometrics are amazing for tendon health, and his knees are starting to get a little bit beat up from doing this much lifting, which is way more than he's used to. So we're gonna work on that, and then we might throw in some core work, but that's kind of the plan for the accessories today.
1, easy.
That's not closed. Close it, there you go.
Okay, left hand.
I'll do it with you too. Ty, you wanna give it a shot as well?
Might as well.
Ooh, that hand that got messed up, a little rough. So let's go your right hand.
Like a front.
Close it.
Is that close?
Touch the bottom. There you go.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Level 2.
That didn't look very easy though.
Gotta close it though.
I can even hear it clicking.
Yeah, I heard you my clicking too.
You hear my hand popping too?
I can't tell if that's this closing or
This
your
left hand popped. I clicked it on my right hand. My left hand popped. This is the one with the messed up thumb. Not quite.
No.
You can't
That's
close
hard.
level 2?
That's hard with one hand, especially stretched out like that. Can you get 3?
Probably not on the left hand. No, not on the left hand. Oh, I'm right there, dog.
Not quite. See if I can do this one. Right hand. Oh, jacked up hand. Ooh, not quite.
Again, he's not warmed up.
There you go.
Just for funsies, number 4.
That one's hard. These go up to 6, by the way.
Ah, I just popped my thumb. Dog, there's no shot.
Let me see if I can do this one with my right arm. Probably could use a little bit of chalk here. Oh, not quite. Not quite. I do think the side conversations are interesting, though. Like, that should be part of the content.
I mean, they could be, right? I mean, what do you guys want to see? You guys want more gym content where I'm actually lifting the weights and getting coached by lifting the weights, and kind of how I've been doing it, a little bit of the conversations? Or do you guys actually want like kind of like both, to where it's a lot of the gym content as well, but also a lot of the side conversations? I could put a lot more in, but those timestamps are just gonna get a little longer. I was trying to keep it between 15 and 25 minutes. Like, that's the sugar spot of where I want to keep everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was today's video of the, we still got to figure out what to call this gym. We have a couple ideas.
Don't have an official name or anything.
Don't have an official name yet, but once we do, you guys will know, all right? Day, what was it today?
5?
Day 5 workout. Really good training. I think the snatches, he said already, one of my best ones overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big breakthrough. I think you really got the understanding there.
So, definitely still learning a lot. Keep staying tuned, you know. Any questions, comments, concerns, let them down below. Follow Clayton on the socials. Follow Tyler on the socials.
Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say, see if this is gonna be a recurring joke, by the way.
Hey.
Is this gonna be a constant thing?
I'm this tall. Relax.
You really need to feel bigger every single time?
I'm this tall.
Okay. If that's what you need, man. It's all
Hey,
good.
we're almost at 100 subs. Hit that subscribe button, all right? Let me know anything. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for day 6 coming at you on next Wednesday. All right, stay tuned. See you guys in the next one, all right?